If somebody can ask me to describe Journey in one word, I would choose beautiful. For the graphics and visuals in Journey are far beyond any I have seen in my entire 13 years of playing video games. They're among the greatest pretty much out there right now. Coming from a really small indie game development company called That Game Company. This is their third game, I believe, and it's a whopper. It's really good, it's fun, and it's extremely beautiful. If you do not have this game and you own a PS3, I recommend going to GameStop or getting, just off your PSN and pick it up, because it's an arcade game for the PSN, and it's one of the best, I think, out there for the PSN. In case you haven't noticed already, the game looks great, the graphics are stunning. I mean, that's all I really want to talk about, just how beautiful the game is and how much it'll just change everything you've played before. Like, forget every other, like, arcade game or every other, actual game out there, This is, like, an entire different world you're, like, imagining right now. There's not really, like, much I can say except it's awesome. It's an amazing game. The storyline for the game is quite simple. Follow the giant mountain. That's all. You'll see a big mountain in the distance and follow it. You might be thinking it's a really weird story, but it's actually a really fun story. It has a lot, like the whole mountain has like a really great purpose. The game's awfully short to beat. It's the downside, but hey, it's an arcade game. They're meant to be short. This one though is a real, real great one. It's among one of my favorites, and I just want to talk about how amazing it is. The soundtrack in the game offers so much too. It just feels like you're watching like an opera or something, but like a really good one. The soundtrack to the game just plays well, sounds well. You can hear it right now. You can, I'm telling you. Look, if you haven't played this game and you wanted to play this game, don't even bother watching my review. Just go ahead and buy the game, and you're gonna enjoy it. But, if you do want to stick around and watch the review anyway, go ahead. For those of you who are watching this and don't have a PS3, there's not much I can say because this is only a PSN, or a PS3 arcade game. And it's one really great one. So you play as this little red guy who you go around and you basically have a journey to this giant mountain, and you do amazing things. You just fly around to other things, as right here you're saying. And the game just offers so much with the visuals, and it's like a really fun puzzle game. And you're always gonna have, like, occasionally you'll have some little guy come in between and help you out, guide you where you need to go. You saw him earlier. He looks just like you essentially. Right there, you see him in front of me. It's just a really fun game. Everything that you can do, from flying around to walking to manipulating these weird objects to help you fly around and do all sorts of things. It's just so fun and amazing. Just being able to fly through the air like that and watch a little bridge unravel in front of you as you continue to go just completely made me mesmerized. And see, there's the mountain right now. As you can see, in this part of the game I was getting closer and closer to it. Right now I'm in a snowy environment. I didn't do any footage in the sandy environment at the beginning. Sadly, that was among the most beautiful moments right there, when you would see the sun hit the sand. It would just feel so amazing just to see. I showed a friend that little scene, and he thought it was one of the best. And here's another fantastic moment from the graphics. You can see the way, like, the wind would blow you just back, and just you would see, like, the wind, like, go around you. I just thought that was amazing. The gameplay to the game is relatively simple enough. You have your X button, which is your jump, or it basically activates when you have when you hold the circle button right there, like that guy did, and that little ball of, like, energy comes out of you. You absorb these other items that can give you power to continue to just go on in this journey and stuff like that. You can use it to do stuff like that. And it's relatively easy controls. The stick is to move, the right stick's your camera, X is your jump, or whatever that thing does, and circle is your little activation thing. And when you do the activation, you'll notice you hear a small little sound in the background. It's relatively amazing. Right there, that thing is pretty creepy. It killed me a couple, well, not necessarily killed me, it hit me a couple times. Anyway, this game is great. Pick it up. I really enjoy it. I think it was amazing. I'm playing it again already. See if you have what it takes to survive the journey. Like, seriously. Anyways, guys, please, I'm gonna give this game 9 out of 10.